Alright, we are back on stream. Yes, Dynamo, we have indeed started streaming. Oh no, Lion Limits has a date. I'd like to turn off streamer mode so I don't see, I don't want to reveal my friends' personal messages. Starts sharing intimate details. Streamer mode enabled. Alright, there we go. Partially through the distractions, partially so you don't see slurs in the corner of the screen depending on which of my friends messages me. We all have the humour of 12-year-old boys still. We never grew past high school. Alright, so continuing with the animations, I'm going to say hi all. I wish there was a way to just have a default message pop up whenever you enter the stream. Hi all, if you drop by, say welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. If you drop by, please say hi. I can't see the viewer count. Hot. Alright. Oh my god, I'm sitting down because my shoulders are in bits. I may stand in a bit. I hope you can't hear the loud lawnmower outside, but I apologise if you can. So, where were we? We had this crossbow animation-y thing, and this is how I want the idol to look. Or I could have the idol up here. Let me go. I hate the notifications, man. They annoy me endlessly. Why is it still showing one? There we go. I hate those stupid little things. I guess I could just close it. I could have this, or I could have like this. But I think this should be more for the aiming. So I'll leave this now as the right click. And for now we'll work with this. The issue is that it doesn't actually look like this in game, because it's all focused around the hips. So if you're standing still it might look like that, but actually even then it won't, will it? I don't think so, will it? No, yeah, if you're standing still it does it. No, it doesn't. That's weird. I'd have thought that if I'm standing still it does it the right way. But it does it like that. But it doesn't, so I guess we'll just have to work with that as well. So as you can see, the default stance of the feet are facing forward. So we want to essentially face the entire spine to match the feets. Match the feetsies. And it might be easy just to show it like that. So left foot a bit forward is the stance. Just kind of like that. What the hell was that? Just explodes. That was weird. So left foot a bit forward. So that's kind of the stance we are standing. Obviously we want this to face forward. So in the graph editor, let me extend this up a little bit. You can see that he's moving like that. That's the idle, just a gentle breathing. So if we go into armature hips, I think, does the hips have any animation? Yes, it does. I'm not sure if I can change the hips, or if the hips are part of the, because in the rig there are no hips. It's either spine, it goes torso straight to legs. So I might have to change the spine itself. But anyway, I'm going to go into pose mode. We're going to select the spine. And if I press RZ, you can see that's basically what we want to do. The problem is that it can't really do that across frames, so we're going to need to can I just hide all of them and then Shift H? Yep. So let me normalize. This is weird. I'm on the spine. You'd have thought it. Oh, okay. I know why. I need to go into keying mode. So if I go timeline, boom, graph editor. There we go. So you can see all the changes there. So let's try to mimic that but across all frames. So if I go, oh no, that's location. You can see it kind of rotates like that. Oh, see, this is the problem. Like, I don't know how to make this translate to this, you know? So this makes it look like the Z is now just all leveled out there. And what else? I might actually just Google how to like edit curve rotation. In Blender, I'm using the graph editor to affect rotation on multiple frames at once. Is there a way to do this intuitively? Brackets, I don't understand how quaternions work. Either in the object window, is that called the object window? Of perspective. Or with Euler angles, brackets, I can't understand how quaternions work. And I could say brief answers, please. Don't fail me, ChatGPT. Yes, you can adjust rotations of multiple frames in the graph with Euler angles. In the graph and to select rotation channels, press N to open the properties panels. Press N to open the properties panels. That doesn't change it in the graph mode though, does it? Yeah, it doesn't really help me. Useless. Useless. Graph editor. Euler. Angles. Blender. This is all Python. Oh, damn it. There has to be a way that's not long and always sadly seem like they're going to be long. I mean, realistically, I mean, like, what's this spine even doing, you know? I feel like maybe I just forget about the keying and I just do that. I mean, that doesn't look terrible. kind of like he's breathing. Right? That's good enough for me. Project files, animations, weapon, crossbow. Crossbow idle, dot blend. Oop, got a bit. Can't speak. Words escape me. I also don't know how the mic's sounding. I'm tired. I literally got like 3 hours of work in me, then I'm done for a day. That's the kind of schedule I aspire to be on. You know, just wake up 3 hours and then just chill by the pool for the other 8. That's how man was meant to live. So let me add this here. Project files, animations, weapons, crossbow idle dot blend, save blender file. And then we will also save export as a I'll put the mesh in as well, just so I know it's one that I'm building a thing off. Going to go animation, weapon, crossbow idle.fbx. We'll delete that. And we'll export this one. We'll go assets, animation, weapon, crossbow idle. We'll say create from this avatar. And we'll go animation. Oh, do I need to change the head as well? That's weird, why is that not? That doesn't look quite right, does it? Let me delete this and export it properly. And close this. Now what happens if we press save as... export as... don't need selected objects, you want everything. Scale is fine. Apply transform. Armature should be fine. Add leaf bones, you don't need that. Maybe that's why I was being weird and breaking. That's all fine. Not that the armature matters, I'm not actually using the armature anyway. Although, actually, when you say build off this armature, maybe it is doing that. Well, maybe that's why I couldn't use the idle animations. Maybe I'll try that now. If I go copy from export, does that work? No, it doesn't. I'll go create then. Yeah, that looks okay. I think when you like delete outside of Unity, it looks like sometimes messes with it. Is that straight? It feels straighter than it does on the hips. That's because he has like your left foot back there. But I think that's fine. He said to himself. Let's just see how it looks. Crossbow idle. It's annoying how I've changed it now, so I can't test properly now. So if I test, it'll break all the connections. I don't really want to remake all the connections, sadly. Oh, actually, no. I can be a clever boy, and I can just replace the animation that's in the first slot. God damn, sometimes I amaze myself. So if I go game manager and I say, no, not game manager, if I go, where's the weapons? Shoddy crossbow, and I put shoddy crossbow to replace melee, it should start me off with a ranged weapon, and that's the best way to test. So Have I done it correctly? Probably not. Jesus. How's that? Is that because I have this open? It might be because I have this open and I have my serialized dictionaries open, which is probably just very weird. Let's get this crossbow idle in. Let's see if this works. Was that the issue? Will I get those messages again? Nice. Yeah, I think it's because my serialized dictionary was just working a bit weirdly. But as long as it doesn't break anything, I'm good. There we go. So now it looks forward. Well, it kind of looks to the side there. Is that because of this? No, that looks normal. Is that what it looks like? I don't know which way it's meant to be facing. No, it's not that bad. Because this is just pure idle animation right now. So it's facing like that for some reason. I don't want to change the spine, I want to change the legs. I just don't really get how animations work. Like, why are the hips like that? You know? Do the hips move at all, by the way? Let's see what happens if I delete them. Does it look weird? Yeah, feet get a bit slidey. No, they were slidey before. Are they slidey in the game and I just didn't notice? A tiny bit slidey. But not so much that I care. They just got a lot more slidey there than they do. Anyway, if I delete all these hips, hip keyframes, and I instead just rotate it, I don't know, like half a turn. It's facing this way, right? It's facing like this way. So if I move the hips, no, Z, I want it facing like there. Or maybe it's an issue with the animation itself. Maybe it has to be original. There we go. That's it. Everything should be original. That's it. That's way more like it. Okay, so I didn't have to mess with all that stuff. So I'm just going to say new general. Don't save. All right. So the thing animation looks good. Ignore the punch animations. I don't know what these are doing. I'll have to mess with the fists animations in a little bit. I keep bumping the mic. I should probably move it about there. Ugh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my arms are in pieces. I wonder if there's a way to get a message if anyone like. Oh, there you go. Participants. Moderate to timestamps. I can see timestamps. reactions, community moderation. Oh shit, god, what's happening? Okay, you can have like users, hidden users. That was a hidden user. I have no idea. I see that's someone who's like auto blocked. Alright, I think that looks good as like a default pose. And if I shoot, it just shoots straight ahead like pew, 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 pew. You don't even really need an animation for firing, do you? Maybe? I don't know. I just don't know. I could even just make a firing animation. If I do open recent, crossbow idle, I can be like, like, that's basically a firing animation, right? Just like a little bit of knockback. Let me get this one as well, and I'll say download without skin, or probably with skin because I need to edit it again. I'm so tired. Let's go gym after this. Let's sleep. How was my sleep? Just checking my Fitbit. In the middle of working. No data. I should really get like one of those rings instead. It's a lot easier to manage. Do I want like a firing one? Rifle fire? Is there like a hip fire? I don't think so. That's, yeah, probably the kind of animation you want. But I don't know if I've got that in the bank. You know? Have I got that in the bank? Let me make a new animation. Let me save this as crossbow. I don't know actually, because if I fire, is it going to be a hip fire or a regular fire? You should probably change the animation based on what it is. Like I could have a layer that's exactly the same but it just fires the other way. So it goes from secondary to fire. So it goes like normal fire or secondary fire, and then just program that into the thing. That might be the best way, I think. So it's just slightly different from the current way. Yeah, so you have regular fire. Attack 1 is just hip fire. Attack 2 is aimed fire. And special attack's just normal. Doesn't matter where you are. You'll just go into like maybe kneel and then and do like a power shot kind of thing. Yeah, I think that's the best way. So I'll call this attack 1, which will be the hip fire will be attack 1. Let me create a new graph editor. Nope. Dope sheet. So many things, man. Honestly, it's crazy. And I'll say new action. And we'll call this attack 01. What does this do? Fake user. Sure. I don't know how to deactivate certain ones. Well, I know one way, you just boom, boom, boom. And then we just save. And then we load. And then we load again. And then boom, there's, oh, well there shouldn't have been anything. Interesting. Very interesting. Interesting. Why is this there? Okay, well this works. This shouldn't be saved. So I don't know why it's not going. Ugh, which I hate. I hate when it does that. But also, here's what it is. So this is the hip fire. Everything starts at frame 0, 1 for some reason. I don't know why. Let's just affect the spine. Let's just do the rotation. And then let's go boosh, like a lot of kickback. Maybe even shorter than that, like 3 frames. And copy, paste. That honestly, like, I don't think it looks terrible. Can I interpolate this? I want it to like kind of Bezier. I kind of want it to ease out. I wonder what it looks like in the curve editor. See, why couldn't it just be XYZ, man? I care not for gimbal lock. Oh, it is. But it's like absolute. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if there's a way to convert animations to Euler angles, ones I've already imported. Why does the Z go up? That is weird. It's not only changing it in the X direction. So you'd think it would just change the X. Whatever. Can I make this a bit wider? it's a bit weird there. Pup. Pup. Phew. I actually think it was better before. Little like, because it's only a crossbow bolt really. It doesn't need to go that far, like have that much kickback. Maybe a bit more, like a bit more easing here. That's alright. And maybe some sort of where's the arms? Spine. That's spine 1. That's spine 2. Should I have done spine 1 or spine 2? Maybe I can do both and make it look a bit more of a kickback. It's like the whole body moves back, but the arms kind of stay down. And maybe the shoulders go back a bit as well. What happens if I fire? I think actually, no, so this goes back. So if I go spine 2 and I go eye, rotation, go up until, where's the end frame, 10? And go eye, rotation, and I go back to frame 3. 3 or 4 is changing on, I think it's 3. And I go R. Why is it changing location as well? It's kind of weird. But at the same time, I get the shoulders. Am I selecting the shoulders? That's the left arm. When I do that, if I go, okay, so eye, rotation, eye, rotation, let's see what that looks like. No, I think the spine should be fine at 3. Have I changed it to 4? I have. Oh god, I've ruined it all. Spine was fine. That's also changed it. Oh, let me just get rid of all of it. I know what I'm doing now. So that's the normal. Right. Shift H, Alt H. Okay, so spine 2. Spine 1. I feel like spine 1 should go back and not spine 2. This spine that goes like back there seems a bit excessive. That's alright actually. So I, rotation scale, rotation, location, rotation scale, location, rotation. And then at 10, I, location, rotation, and then at 3, just a little. And it's just. I think that's fine. I don't think I need to mess with other spine things. I don't get why it's. If I go view timeline, yeah, it should just be there. I don't know why it's looking all weird for. We need to ease out that marker, I think. I think that's fine. I don't think you need to mess with it too much. Maybe a bit of kickback from the shoulders. The shoulders coming up a bit. So we're going to go I, location, rotation, I, location, rotation, and then on 3 we're going to say boom. That seems more like it, so it's actually more of a knockback rather than knocking the entire thing forward. And maybe I could even do the head. Although the head's probably fine. Because, you know, you don't really do that. If you get knocked back, you do that, your neck's quite stiff. You're not like... Yeah, it's weird to move the head at the same time as getting knocked back. When you get knocked back, it's like that, like it's hitting you, but you cushion it in the shoulders, so the only real thing that moves is your shoulders, your arm, and your back a little bit as you brace it. You brace it and your back moves back. Depending on how heavy it is, like your back moves back and then your arms move back. Your arms move back and it's absorbed by the shoulders, which then push your back back. You should have the arms moving back, really. That seems okay to me. Puts a lot of thought into this, even though it's not really anything in it. Export FBX, animation, weapon, crossbow, attack 0-1. And this time we'll just do the armature. Sorry, just do the armature. Forget about the add leaf bones. I don't think it makes a difference, but we will forget about it nonetheless. Crossbow attack 0-1. We'll copy the rig from the crossbow. See, this is what's annoying. The fact that it has 3 different animations here, I really wish it didn't. And make sure it's original. I don't know why Unity doesn't default to that. I assume there's a reason, I just don't know. And in the Delver crossbow animation, we will change attack 1 to be attack 1. Oh, there has to be a way to get rid of all the other ones. There has to be. That's empty. That's empty. That's not. See, this is now okay. Now we got rid of one, but we still got rid of this one. See, why is that there? Okay. Oh, there we go. I think I did it. I have to right click unlink there. Even though the X should have done it. So if I save this now, and now I go, whatever, just go all recent, idle, all recent, bow. Yes, we've done it. Attack 01. Nice. Save, export. Crossbow attack 01. Just the armature. Get rid of leaf. Let's give that a go. Re-import. That's being weird. Let's delete it there. Oh, maybe it's because I had selected objects turned on. Nice, 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 nice. Armature attack 01. Crossbow attack 01. Let's make sure the rig is set up correctly. Crossbow. Fly. Oh, it's doing this weird stuff, isn't it? Yes, he was adding like translations for some reason. If I open the graph editor, Rotation, location. I don't even want to change the location, do I? Yeah. I don't want to change the location. I only want to change rotation, not location or scale. So that should be better now. Now it's just scale. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, okay, that's good. Save, save. And hopefully I can just re-export this over thingy. Over attack 01. If I re-import now. Nice. Seems to no longer have any issues with random things added. Obviously that wouldn't make a difference, as it says it's just discarding it. But, you know, it's nicer to not have error messages, of course. So, close all this up. Open this again, because I'm a fool. Attack 01. Okay. Nice. Maybe I should have made it a bit more exaggerated. Spine. Yes, it's changing rotation and scale for some reason. Is there a way to, in the timeline, only active keying set? I think that works, right? So now it's only... What if I look at keying, active keying set, rotation? Is that working? This only replaces. Let's look at the dope sheet again. Yeah, I think that works. So now I'm just affecting rotate. In the timeline, I'm only affecting it. I still don't really understand the point of the dope sheet versus the timeline, to be honest. Or whatever. So. Maybe I'm moving forward one. What is this for? I'm very confused by what this one keyframe is. I think it might just be glitched actually. Yeah, I think it's just glitched. Weird. That doesn't look too bad. Export. Over the top again. Re-import. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Alright, let's get working on the aim animation. We'll have to do a... Oh, I think random animes are playing as they do. I don't know why 9 anime sometimes just starts playing. 12:36! Another hour and a half, and then I'm done. Ugh, okay. Grind, power through. You can do this, Armin. Okay, let's go. File new. Save as that. Save that as it was. Import from downloads. God, which one was it? Aiming idle. Man, I'm gonna get some mad carpal tunnel, you know. Oh. Jesus. Okay, so I need to rotate the hips here as well. So how did I do this last time? It's just I just affected the spine, right? So I think I did the hips as well, like hips and spine. So if I get rid of the hips animation, feet do sway a little bit. I think it's because I got rid of the hips animation, so like the feet sway. But they shouldn't sway in the idle pose anyway, I don't believe. Actually, do they? Yeah, because the idle legs, no, yeah, they will do, because the idle legs do change. Let me save this. And I'll say crossbow aim. And then, oh. Yeah, the feet shouldn't move. The idle animation. Like at all, they shouldn't move. They do like kind of just wobble a little bit. Is it because of this? Root transform, center of mass? No. This could be the center of mass, that's actually fine. Yeah, I don't know why it's very slightly off. And this is the idle, this is making its own thing. At least this shouldn't move at all. But also it's not enough for me to go. So, let's go. Leave all that center of mass on. And then, okay, so what happens if I delete all the hip animations here? Okay, now they do move. Let me open the crossbow aim before I mess with the idle by accident, which I was very close to doing. Nope. Apparently that's what happens. Yeah, they start to wobble a bit. What happens if I move all the feet down all the way? What happens if I remove all those? That's weird. If I press shift it breaks it, but if I press control it doesn't. I wonder why that is. Shift breaks it, control doesn't, control shift doesn't break it. It's weird. And control shift isn't doing it either. Alright, let's just do control. Bap, 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 bap. Bap, bap. Bap. No, it's just the upper half that's breathing. I think that's good. Do I need to do that? I think so. So now I want it to face essentially the same as that. So left foot a little bit forward, and then the right foot. think that's going to work, is it? No. I don't think we want to change that, we want to change the actual posing. So if I go into pose, hips, RZ, the left foot a little bit forward from the right. Or I'd say the left foot's just on the line, the right's halfway over it. Should I change this aiming, I think? It doesn't actually look too bad. I could maybe twist it so it's a bit more forward, but actually that's probably fine. And now the spine. So it's just the upper half of the spine moving, which I mean I'm okay with. I just need the second barrel to hold forward. Oh, sorry, I should line up straight like that. That should be vertical, right? That's the... Am I correct? It's facing a little bit to the left, but that's idle, so that's not too big a deal. When you're holding it idle, it would be, you know, a bit more lenient with it. Here it would be here you want it facing down sights to the camera. So if you're looking straight on, it looks like he's aiming at you, I think. So right about there. I kind of mind it with it being a bit off, but yeah, that's probably about right. Maybe halfway between the two. Alright, that looks fine, and then we play it, yeah. Okay, save, export. I have to keep pretending there's people here, otherwise I'm going to start doing that. Just moving it inch by inch. Which is terrible, terrible practice. Oh man, I need to get another massage, I'm dying. Turn off selected objects, turn off everything other than armature. Make sure we're not adding leaf bones. And then go into animation, weapon, crossbow, attack 02. Sorry, no, this is aim. I'm a fool. And then we're going to control Shift S. Let me actually change the animation name. Just call it aim. On the dope sheet, action editor, yeah, it's just aim. So export to aim.fbx and then save as attack 202. And then we'll call this attack 02. And then we will go into the timeline editor and delete all that shit. And we'll say the same one, so at 0, we say go timeline, go keying, only key rotation, and we say I. Oh, did that work? No, we don't want that. We want the spine. We want the spine. It's the eye. Successfully added 4 keyframes for rotation. No, get out of here. We want thingy. Although actually we could do Euler angles. Yeah, why not? They are better, as much as it saddens me to say. So again, it goes from shoulders. So the spine's probably the last thing to change, to be honest. I assume. Right? But obviously we're here now, so that'll probably be as far back as it goes. Let's get spine 2 going. Eye there, and then probably just like down there. Also, the elbows need to come in, the shoulders need to come down. I don't know why there's shoulder and arm bones. That doesn't really make sense to me. Because surely it should just be, the same thing. Right? I'm not crazy. So that'll be like... So I don't know if I want that. If I want to do the arms instead. I guess it would be both. That's weird. How are they doing that? You can't rotate both of the locations, can you? Oh god, am I gonna have to go in with all this crap again? It should only be keying the rotation. God. Let me press Control A and realise that I have to get rid of all these goddamn location and scale movements. I think it was, yeah, it was changing the... Oh. When I pressed I, it was adding location and scale. Location and rotate... it was adding rotation. But everything else was adding this crap. Location scale. That's fine. I should have made it more exaggerated. Although that might be fine when you're just walking. Let's give it a go. Export attack 02. Don't need selected objects, and we don't need the leaf bones. So sweet. Okay. Humanoid, copy from crossbow avatar. Crossbow aim. Let's. Did I not apply this? Let's get the original going there, so it looks nice and straight. And that should be okay, doesn't need to loop. Oh. And crossbow attack 2 should do the same thing. Copy from crossbow idle avatar. What? Why is there 2 here? There should only be 1 here. There's only. Why is it changed to armature action? Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Dope sheet. Why would that not be changed? Doesn't make any sense. Save. Oh. All recent. All recent. Okay. Alright, so that looks fine. Now what happens if I go export FBX? Armature, selected objects, no leaf. Yes, we did it. We got rid of the annoying extra attack. We're so proud of ourselves. Take the rotation as original. I don't get how center of mass can contribute to rotation, to be honest. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, surely it's sort of positional, rotation is just rotation. Is it just like the heaviest part goes to the bottom? I don't know. It sounds confusing to me. Oh god. I can talk a lot of shit, you know. I literally just ramble to myself. It's like hours on end. I'd make a great actual streamer if I ever, you know, give up on this shit. I wonder how much the algo can detect rude words. But yeah, I say a lot. That would be my one downfall as a streamer. I'd need to find a better pausing sound, or just force myself not to say it, because if you just leave blank spaces, it makes it sound like you're thinking. Last time I finished at 2 and I was like, alright, I'm gonna go gym quick, and it was like another hour, so hopefully this time I finish at 2 and I go straight to gym and miss it about. So I got the Attacker 1 and I got Attacker 2. So let's put attacker 2 on here. Secondary is aim. Which looks good. I think that looks good. Now all I have to do is add a secondary what's it called? Mask layer thing. Can I just duplicate this? So I want it to go from idle to attack and back again, and I want it to go from secondary to attack and back again. So I basically don't want any of these. It's essentially what ranged attack will look like. And I'll call this melee weapon. Ranged weapon. This will be good as well because I may need to change it later. So boom. Also, I could just delete them. So that's how it should work. Yeah. I need another transition here. That takes priority. Has no exit time. Start straight away. And that will be called upon the condition of is attacking. Primary attack. Yes, just because it'll be secondary aim and then primary attack. That looks quite straightforward. I should call this ranged attack. Ranged weapon. I thought I already did, but here we go. And how do I do layer weights? I'm not on the right thing there. Set layer weight. Is that the only layer time I'm doing it? Okay. So I guess I just have a layer index for ball. I just do it on that is ranged actually. He's a genius. Or I just find the layer weight, current layer. Where's is ranged? Is ranged. Doesn't need to be serialized. We'll wrap this in a little badoosh. And we'll say current layer equals value dot toInt plus 1. In case you're wondering what toInt is, it's just my own extension of the Boolean class. It basically just says, yeah, if it's the there shouldn't really be a multiplier on it. It seems like a very niche use. toInt negative even doesn't seem like it should have a multiplier on it. Anytime you would do that, you could just do it externally. It feels weird that you'd pass in a multiplier. I don't think I've ever used it. So, okay, that's what that does. And also, where's the layer weight thing? See, this looks like some weird code where it should be, you know, not. It doesn't make sense. This is basically just saying, we don't need to do anything if it is there. If equals value return. Otherwise, set the current layer to 0 and then set the current layer to the new layer and then set mRange.value. So this should now only affect the correct layer. If my calculations are correct, it should now only affect the correct layer. And whenever you switch layers, it should set your the melee layer weight to 0. If I've thought of all contingencies, that's how it should work. And since it's already a ranged weapon, I shouldn't have to program any of that in. It's time to find out what I forgot. I can't wait to see. When I lower my arm, the background goes blurry, but if I raise it, it becomes clear. How does it know? How does the AI know what's behind me? I just don't know. Boom. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat, pat. Maybe I should go up more. Pat, 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 pat. It should prioritize going into right click. That's weird. Why is that? Why did that break everything? Shouldn't need to loop time. That's weird. I wonder why that happened. Oh, crossbow aim does need to loop time. Let me close and open that in case I can find out what's broken. It might just be Unity being weird again. Yeah, let me put this at the front because it should prioritize switching to aim mode even if I'm spamming shoot. That's looking weird. Why is it doing like 4 times? Oh, is it because, like, it has an exit time? Interesting. Very interesting. See, that's annoying. I don't know how I can fix that. The issue is that this attack animation is longer than the other one, so the timing is off. All the animations need to have a similar attack time, essentially. Can I change the exit time at runtime? What was I going to Google? I was going to search if I can. Oh, I'm tired. The brain. The brain does not brain after a certain amount of hours. Unity, change exit time at runtime. Nope. Oh god. Ooh, that's actually a good shout. Bit of Animancer. How much is the Pro version? £89. Oh, God. I like the sound of using instead of exit times, I use normalized time, to be honest. See, this guy's saying he moved to Animancer. Makes me sad. I assume you can't use the light in... Although it's in Unity, so you can use it, right? Yeah, of course. You can use it for whatever. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, right? Everything on the Unity is under the creative, like under Unity's license. That's how it works. Is everything on Unity Asset Store under their license? Unity owns assets published by Unity. Okay. I thought you download the app, they're all under Unity's assets. I just don't know if I can use this in a, because it says like free version. I don't know if I can use it commercially. Is what I'm trying to figure out. Animancer 8 version 8 is coming. Jesus. Oh my god! I wish I'd used this from the beginning. This looks so much easier. You can like mask out specific bones. Oh my god, what a time to be alive. Oh, this looks cool. This looks very, very cool. I'll save this for next time though, because my issue isn't really an issue. And I believe it can be solved with like 2 clicks if I go reset a stack state, Delver. Let me create a little ad. This is Equipper. And okay, that works. That's what I was wondering, because it's going to mess with the linkages. Okay, that. How do I want to do this? It's on. I can't do it, right? State info. On state enter, on state move, on state update. I think I want on state update. So let me create a new thing, a new class, call it it says reset attack state, let's say update attack state. It should really be called reset idle state. I should call it idle state. I'll call this one attack state. So every attack will have this state on it. Needs to inherit from state machine behavior. On state update. And we'll just say log state info dot normalize time. It's less than 1. Okay, let's give that a go and see what it's saying. And then we can just have another animation that says exit attack state, I guess, that kind of thing. So instead of a thing, I'll just, anytime the animation state's over 1, I'll just go to the exit attack state. I think that makes sense. Let's give it this a go first. I'll say add why isn't this showing up? Reset attack state. Idle states. Can I remove this? Oh, since I'm playing. I was like, why can't I change anything? Idle state, that works. Attack state, attack state, attack state, attack state, attack state. Okay, let's give that a play. I'm liking this little jump system I've got. I think it's quite good. So now when I attack, boom, false. False, true. Yeah, it says like the first one finishes and then it does the rest. So instead of just saying false, we'll set an animation hash. Then we'll say instead of this top one, instead of the one that has exit time. Why does this ever happen? It surely should finish the emote or whatever. Whatever. Doesn't matter which of these ones we're looking at, they're the same. So instead of has exit time, we'll say condition is what is it like? Finished. Normalized time is less than 1 or something. If it doesn't have an exit time, does it just goes, right? Or does it just happen immediately? Don't you do it like this? Let's find out. So I guess it just sets emoting to false, or in these cases it just sets attacking to false. It goes back to secondary. If secondary is true, it goes back to secondary. I could either introduce a new variable, or I could just say, okay, when attacking is now false, then do the exit time one. I'm a bit worried that it will mess up. Let's just do it on the ranged attack one for now. So we'll do when secondary is true and attacking is false. Oh, we don't have an attacking variable, do we? Alright, fine. What was it called? Delta time? No, it was called normalized time. I'll just say ball animation expired. Or trigger animation expired. Animation complete. Doesn't need to be on that, it just needs to be on animation complete. Yeah, we'll just go animation complete there. And this will trigger animation complete. Animator, set trigger. True. Oh yeah. Trigger's consumed once, right? Maybe I should make it Boolean. Maybe I should make it a boolean instead of a thing. So I don't know how triggers work. I feel like they might not work. I can give it a go. So now whenever we enter, I haven't done an if statement there. Change it to an if statement. So if the normalized time is greater than 1f, then we set the animation complete trigger, and that just finishes the animation for us, essentially. So we'll give that a little play, see if it works. Hopefully it only fires once now when we go instead of like 3 times. Oh god. Oh, demonstrably unfit. No, this happens multiple times. Actually, I'm not sure it is. Maybe it's just not. Maybe it's just too soon. I'm not sure why it's still working, not working. I'm going to try 0, now, so as soon as you start playing it basically says, yo, stop playing. We have set it up correctly, I believe. Attack 2 has, it has an exit time, that'll be why then. Even attack 1 was messing up, so I'm not too sure. Let's create relay. Yeah, I don't know, I have no idea why it's doing it multiple times. I have turned off the old layer weight, haven't I? Set layer weight, current layer. Yeah, so it should always be the right layer. It's a weird one. It is a weird one. I'm not too sure there. Why oh why would you work? Worst comes to worst, I do just switch back to not looping it because, I mean, you know, it's not that big a deal. But I would love for it to work. It must, maybe it's just doing it too quick. Maybe it's just doing it way too quick. Maybe I think that is it, yeah. Is there a way to get the non-normalized time? Is it just like a time instead of normalized time? Where are we? There's any normalized time. Length? Current duration of the state. So I can get the length of the animation. Slowly sinking into my chair as the laziness increases. I mean, I guess I could just do normalized time. If normalized time is greater than 1, then set the complete hash, and then just don't loop it. That makes sense. So there's always going to be like a, I don't know, 0.5 animation time. It's 0.5 of a second. No, it's half a second. Yeah, let's just do them all to 0.5 for a second. And we'll say secondary is true. Secondary true, and animation complete. Boosh. Wash. Exit time, secondary true, and animation complete. Animation complete. Exit time. If animation is complete. Noticing false. Or if animation is complete. Oh, is this like a percentage? No. What? Yes. No. .166. Is that the same on everything? 0.166. 0.4. Oh, I'll change this one. .166. Okay, so it's 0.166 all of them. All right, so so we'll do that, and then we'll also go into the what's it called? I should probably work until 3. Now that I think about it, 6 till 3 is probably a more reasonable thing. So I do 6 till 10, take an hour, then do 11 till 3. God, that's a lot of work. That's 8 hours work a day. It's almost like I'll have an actual job again. Which is how much people should be working. Oh god, can I do another hour? I can if I'm not fucking lazy. So let's do it. This will only be 3 hours anyway. I suppose the usual 4. Start an hour earlier tomorrow. Is that right? If I start at 6, do 6, 7, 8, 9, 6. I'll do 6 to 10, take an hour for 11, and 12, and then 11 to 3. That's another 4 hours. 9 hours total. Which isn't a bad work day, I don't think. Finishing at 3. Get up, go gym. Go to sleep at 10. So 3, go gym, get back at gym from like 5, I think, so like 2 hours total. And then have another 5 hours to do what I want with. Maybe write. 5 hours of writing a day. And then on weekends I can do more writing, or just chill. It seems like a decent plan. I won't stream Saturday or Sunday, and I can just do what I want on those days. Go to gym Saturday. Oh my god. I need to increase my cardio though, Jesus Christ. I am just way too thick. Way too thick. I need some goddamn money, so I don't have to work so hard. Not that I work very hard, but you get the idea. I'm ready to retire. Let's go weapons. Let's make sure none of the attacks loop. Crossbow attack. No looping. Crossbow attack 2, no looping. Great sword attack. No loop. Great sword attack 2, no loop. Special attack, no loop. Special attack 2, no loop. Sword attack 1, no loop. 2, no loop. Special, no loop. Okay. So when it's 90% of the way through, it will start to cycle back. I'll just do it 1. That's a fixed time of half a second, so we can sort that deep really. So we just do like animation dot trigger time, like state info dot speed multiplier speed. That's something you could do, like change the transitions. Create relay. No, I feel like this colour, you know, it's not bad, but why is it triggering if it's not thingy? What? Why is it triggering twice? Maybe I should try to do it with a boolean. Or maybe I should just ignore the whole thing and return to as it was. Yeah, it's triggering at 0.9 normalized time. That doesn't make any sense. If normalized time is greater than 1 is the condition. So why are you triggering now? It's not greater than 1. Why are you triggering 100 times? I feel myself about to pass out. Let me stand up. Just with the sleepiness out, I might go grab a coffee quickly. Need it for another hour. I should get one at lunch ready. Alright, I have returned and I am once more standing. I'll grab some coffee to hopefully keep myself awake. A very big cup. Alright, I'm happy with this, how this is looking. This is being weird. Yeah, why is it cancelling that early? It doesn't actually need to do that, does it? What does it? Oh, I don't know. What happens if I delete this? Not this, this one. No, I just add another. Let me delete this special attack as well. Make transition there, boom, and then it's just when it's done. Like if that changes now to a sword attack, which isn't nearly as long, or what's the really long one? If I just go, great crossbow, and I make, I don't know, crossbow attack the special attack. How does that work? Will it just keep on going, or will it go and then lock me in the animation until the entire thing's done? Okay, so it'll just... This is weird. It just does the attack very slowly. That's very weird. Yeah, not entirely sure why, it's weird. Let me just give it a quick Google. Override animations, different time. Is transition time? I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT. In Unity animations, is transition time normalized or BRB? Is transition time normalized or do? I want to override some animations. I'm wondering they'll repeat, if they'll be stuck on the last frame if the animation they replace is too long. Okay. Can the exit time also be normalized? Normalized. Yes. Okay. Is it the same? Just okay. So I don't need to do any of this, is what you're trying to tell me. Damn it! Alright, I'm gonna go. I was gonna do another hour, but my brother is over, so I think I'm gonna call it there, grab some food, and maybe do this off screen where I'm just fixturation. There we go, yeah. Turn off fixturation. Sometimes my genius baffles even me. Okay, I'll leave that. Genius that I am. And yeah, I'll go back to it. So I didn't need to do any of that state stuff. I can delete this entire attack state script because this is useless to me. The idle state one's still useful, but the attack state one is sadly pointless. I'll keep it organised in that animation folder. Alright, okay, now I'm trying to say something, I just dragged it out really long there. Thanks for watching, anyone who stopped by. There were no comments for these 2 hours. I hope I entertained someone. Again, I can't tell a viewer count. But yeah, thanks for watching and have a great